everyone and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at a digital caliper, and this is made by a company called Ueznirn. I bought this on special from Amazon for £19.53, link in the description below, and this was only purchased to replace the other digital caliper I had that started giving me the wrong measurements, and it was given a reading of half that of reality, so therefore I lost a little bit of confidence to say the least. So I thought this time round I'd buy an all metal construction measurer. The instruction manual contained within the rigid box is clearly laid out and easy to read. Whilst lifting the caliper out for the first time, you notice how solid and weighty it feels in the hand, not to mention how well packaged it is. Contained within the box there is a blue triangular shaped plastic lever or wedge, battery for the device and a small bag of silicone to be able to absorb moisture, a small strip of plastic which I guess is for the battery, for long storage periods so the battery won't accidentally be discharged, and a small posi drive screwdriver or Phillips head, whichever you prefer, which will no doubt come in useful at some stage. When removing the packaging for the first time, you can't help but notice the black rectangular shaped object on top of the packaging, and this is to protect the display. It's made of foam. Whilst looking around the caliper, I accidentally turned the display on. This means that the included battery is a spare. How cool is that? But this item feels very solid and well put together, and certainly looks beautifully crafted and well machined. It looks professional, solid and well made with these very clean laser-like cuts. Everything is metal apart from the screen on the display, unlike my older caliper that is pretty much made of plastic. Talking of which, I thought it might be a good idea to put the two calipers side by side. You can see which one I had before. The other caliper is pretty much all plastic apart from the metal strip along the measuring slide. There is quite a difference already between the two calipers, certainly in the category of the weight, because the metal one is 165 grams, which is significantly more weight than the other caliper I had, predominantly made of plastic, which weighs at 53 grams. The other dimensions are pretty much the same as each other. The Ueznirn metal caliper is just over 9 inches long, which equates to about 23 centimeters. The actual caliper width is about 3 inches, which equates to about 8 centimeters. When looking more closely at the display, you notice on one side of it you've got a little screwing nut, and this is so you can hold the same position if you need to. This is actually handier than you think it will be, because the other caliper I had didn't have this function and it was forever moving when you did try and measure something. This caliper has a roller wheel, and this helps for precise measuring and effortlessly allows you to make small increments, therefore enabling you to get precise measurements. The caliper measures in both imperial and metric, which is clearly laid out on the metal ruler part of the slide. The metal caliper has a significantly larger display than that of the plastic one, therefore giving you a very clear display of your precise numbers. The other issue I had with the plastic caliper is the fact that every time you moved it, you dislodged the battery compartment, and no matter how I utilised the caliper, I would always end up getting the battery compartment to open inadvertently, which inadvertently would switch the display off, which would immediately render it completely useless. With the addition of the roller wheel and the metal caliper, it makes moving the slide a lot easier and certainly gives you more control. And when you have found the correct measurement, you can lock the caliper into place with a few turns of the screw on the top of the display. So even if you drop it or knock it, it won't change position. On the rear of the display, you have a handy conversion chart. There will certainly be no issues of moving the battery on this device, as it's securely fastened on the side of the display. No matter where you look on this caliper, everything it seems is well engineered and well thought out. To my mind, there is literally no comparison between a good caliper and the cheaply made one, as this is far superior in every single way. I only paid £19.53 for this, whereas the cheaply made one was actually £8.99, and in hindsight I wish I'd never bought it because of the headaches it started to create for me. The Ueznirn metal caliper represents good value for money in my opinion, as it comes in its own special box and separate tools, including a second battery. It's well made, well engineered, and it feels very strong in the hand. It even has an IP54 rating, which is good for splashes and dust. If you enjoyed this video or indeed have any other ideas, please let me know in the comments, and also remember to like and subscribe, as every little bit helps to grow this tiny little channel. Until next time, see you soon.